46.
46. Wow.
46.
That's a lot.
Older than you.
I know.
I don't think you were even born.
I know, it's so beautiful. So how many owner? 1946. Wow. So beautiful. Wow. I love the color and everything too. Air
Go ahead and
taxi.
take a look inside.
Yeah. It's really nice. Wow. You get to ride this
Here,
one.
I'll let you take a look inside the engine compartment. I know you will appreciate
Yeah.
that, right?
I know. Wow. That's amazing. Wow, look brand new for 1946.
How do you are keeping it?
Yeah. You must be you have a mechanic to help you maintain it?
I have the greatest mechanic in the world.
I love to meet him.
You will meet him.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
He
Because
live
you
in Lake
always-
County?
He's 85 years
Oh
old.
my God, wow.
Still works 40 hours a week.
Wow,
You
that's
gotta be
amazing.
kidding
I am not kidding you.
So what is his diet?
And you know, he's a youngster compared to my other friend
Wow, that's
who
cool.
owns the seaplane base. He's 93.
Wow.
And he still works 40 hours a
Wow,
week
that's
too.
amazing.
Really?
What's their diet?
Yeah.
They eat a lot
What do
of-
they eat?
Yeah.
Well, my 93-year-old friend likes to have a lot of carrot juice.
Oh yeah, carrot juice, Victoria. Yeah, we should do that. Carrot juice.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Wow,
Wow.
that's smart. A lot of carrot juice.
So
Wow.
while we have it open, I'm going to give you a little lesson.
Okay.
Okay.
So the very first thing you do before you go flying is you pre-flight the airplane, right? Which means you make sure that it's safe to fly. That's all it really means. And one of the things I do, I filled this up yesterday with fuel.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get a fuel tester and take a sample of the fuel. There's 3 places to test fuel on
Wow.
this airplane. And the point of that is to make sure there's no contaminants,
Oh.
which is either water. Is water heavier or lighter than fuel, do you think?
Heavier.
Very good.
Okay.
So the water will sink to the bottom.
Yeah.
You'll see like these 2 layers.
Yeah.
And aviation fuel is sort of blue.
Oh.
And of course, if there's any sediment, you'll see that too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get my fuel tester.
Okay. Wow. I like your other one too.
Oh yeah, that was a very big blessing. That airplane.
Yeah. So you take both of them for a ride, but this one's such a nice maintenance.
Well, this one I'm
Air
having
taxi.
the engine work done right now, so
Okay.
it's not flying right now.
Wow.
You know, you can
Yeah.
see. Well, we have. I had these overhauled, but the overhaul didn't go very well.
Oh wow.
So it's
Wow.
sort of a big project. Hopefully, we can rescue the engine. Otherwise, I need to buy a new engine.
Have you gone to Air Venture?
Yeah.
I met this.
Have you
pilot
gone?
named- Yeah, we went this year.
Oh, you went this year.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
and they had the drone show, and I met this pilot named Terry.
Yeah.
And he been going for 50 years in a row.
I know. There's these people that go every single
And they
year.
park the same spot. They had to go like a month in advance.
I know. It's incredible. And a lot of them volunteer there too.
Yeah.
You know. So
How-
here's our fuel sample.
Wow.
See, it's all light blue,
Yeah. I
right?
like blue, my favorite color.
So you don't you don't see any water on the bottom. You don't see any debris.
Yeah, that looks
You know.
good.
So it looks good.
Oh, okay.
So that's
That's how
one of the things we do. Basically, for the pre-flight, what I like to do is go walk all around the airplane.
Yeah.
That way you don't miss anything.
Yeah. Victoria, you learn from the best. You've been flying for how many years now? Over 20 years?
I got my license in 1982.
1982. Wow.
That was before you were born,
I
right?
know. No. 1982. I came to America by then.
What?
I was probably in like the 10th. I know, probably 82. I
How,
probably
how old were you in 82?
I probably was in kindergarten. I'm not kindergarten. Elementary.
What year
school.
were you born?
1971.
71.
Yeah.
So then we go around, we look here, make sure there's no damage on the wing.
Wow. When
We
you bought
make
it was
sure
just
that it's not going to fall off,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We don't want wings falling off.
Yeah. No.
These things are called ailerons.
Yeah, Victoria. Exciting, right, Victoria?
You want to make sure that they're free and loose and
Yeah.
working, right?
Wow.
I come around here. Then see, I have one fuel tank in the front and 2 in the wings.
Yeah.
So I do another sample,
Another
Here.
sample. Oh wow.
and that looks good too.
Yeah. So Victoria.
And just keep going here to the tail feathers.
Yeah.
This
Tail
all
feather.
looks good.
Yeah.
I'm checking the tightness of these wires.
Wow.
There's another one down below. And I am checking these. This is a trim tab, making sure there's nothing loose there.
Wow.
Yep. And then down here, I'm checking the tail wheel, make sure these springs are attached. They can get loose, or even sometimes they get detached if somebody had a hard landing
Yeah.
or something, you know. And make sure this cable, which is the rudder cable, that's turning the stick inside. So the rudder cable turns the rudder and the tail wheel in the back.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's that, and then same thing on this side, just
Yeah.
checking here, making sure everything's in good shape,
Yeah.
right? And then since it's so tight, we'll have to go around the
Yeah.
other way here.
You also check your brain too.
Do I check what?
Your brain.
That's the very first pre-flight, early in the morning. Otherwise, you would have gotten a call from me, Victoria. I'm really sorry, but my brain is not in order today. It did not pass pre-flight.
So did you paint it this on the air taxi?
No, this was the way it was.
Wow. The same
Somebody
color.
restored this amazingly beautifully.
I know, it's beautiful. And how you got this for sale what online?
Pardon me?
What year you buy it? You bought it online? How you got it?
How did I get it? I put an ad in an online flying
Oh.
thing because I had bought the floats already,
Oh, okay.
you know, and I was looking for an airplane that I could put on the floats, and I knew there were three types I could get, either a Taylorcraft, an Aranca, or a Luscombe.
Oh, okay.
Luscombe is what John has.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And so those are 1320s. They're still hanging in that hangar over there.
Oh wow, so you have two hangers.
Well, that's not my hanger. That's
Okay.
Tom the mechanic's hanger.
Oh, okay.
So he sold me that set of floats, and I was originally looking for an airplane.
How
to
much
put,
the float cost?
Well, it really varies
Oh,
a
okay.
lot, but
Okay.
his are beautiful.
Oh,
I'll show them to
Okay.
you.
So nice, Victoria.
Yeah.
You get to ride this one. I like that the window is clear. Like the window and the door.
Sure.
How neat is that, Victoria? You get to squeeze in there.
Yeah, that's not standard. That's pretty much a standard Taylorcraft.
Yeah.
This one got modified a lot. You see these
Yeah.
Vortex generators?
Yeah.
They've slowed down the
Oh, it looks
stall
like brand new
speed.
chain. You maintain it very well. How long you own this now?
Let's see. I own this now for 3 years, I think.
Wow.
3 years, something like
Great.
that. Yeah, that one I own for 25 years.
Wow. 3 years. Wow. So, wow. They're both.
What's the difference between this one and that?
They're the same.
They're the
Same
same.
model. This one has a slightly larger engine.
Oh wow. So
Yeah.
faster.
A little tiny bit faster, but mainly it's the climb. It'll
Okay.
climb a little faster. It can carry a little more weight, you
So
know.
every morning you go flying.
No, not every. I don't have
Okay.
the time for
Oh.
that.
Okay. And you take pictures. Today it's good day to take picture. Told Victoria.
It's a nice morning.
Yeah, Victoria, take a lot of picture and
I'd
video.
like to meet all your friends that still working full time.
Well, you have to.
Yeah,
I mean,
that would be nice.
they're characters.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
they've had such a long life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
they've
want
had a
to-
ton of experiences, right?
Input.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Drink a lot of
Their
carrot
wisdom.
juice. Carrot juice. He said, the 93-year-old.
Input their wisdom.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can learn a lot from these guys.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing the same thing on this side. You know,
You check
testing
very
the
carefully.
fuel.
My gosh.
Fuel looks
Look
good.
at you get in there. So unique.
Checking
I'm
this.
just like,
Exciting,
I
huh,
don't
Victoria?
know. Yeah.
Checking all this.
Yeah.
Coming
Look at-
around. Everything looks good.
Yeah.
Struts are good.
Yeah,
Jury
everything.
struts are good. Tires look okay. No
Yeah.
air in there. Then on this
This side.
side, we can check the oil. We want to make sure we got enough oil.
Yeah.
Oh.
All these old airplanes leak a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's why I have
Just like
the,
this is the Rolls Royce, they leak too.
that's the way it is. Those older
Yeah, you want
engines.
to make sure the oil doesn't leak.
Yeah, so let me just get a little.
Make sure they have enough oil. Isn't that great, Victoria?
Yeah. My
Just
God.
this little engine able to fly. It's amazing. Just a little engine able to fly everything.
Yeah, it's only 85 horse.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That one's only 75.
Wow.
And
Look at how
the,
beautiful.
the earliest Taylorcrafts were only 45 horse.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is my dipstick, just like in a car.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we just do the same thing you would for a car.
Wow.
Pull it out, and that's how we get our oil level. We're
Oh,
down
so-
just a
Yeah.
tiny bit, which is acceptable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, I could put a little in. You
Yeah.
want me to put a little in?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
All right,
it's
we'll
better
put a
to
little
it
in.
obviously.
I want you to feel totally safe. So we'll put in a little oil.
Okay. Wow.
That's-
Yeah, nice.
yeah.
Are you excited? You're gonna be sitting on one side, he's on the other side. Only fit 2 people. I wish I could
Why don't
squeeze
you
in the.
get on with him? It's okay.
No, I want you to go flying. I take the video.
So we're using this Aeroshell.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aeroshell Plus actually is what we're using. It's
so how do you know how much to put in?
Here it is.
well, I
You take it.
looked at the dipstick.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
You could use that. Let me do it.
Of course.
How
Don't put
much?
the whole thing in.
Just a little.
Put in
Oh.
about 2/3, okay?
2/3.
Oh, this is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mama, when he says.
About 2/3.
Okay. 2/3. Just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Look at that.
Yeah. She's being an expert. Like good enough?
I think she's got potential as a pilot.
Yeah, Victoria. What's that? Got it?
That's about enough.
Yeah,
So
that's
you will only-
perfect.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
because you're not,
Thank
you.
you.
don't that much.
All right. That was just exactly right.
Yeah. Wow. Victoria. Now you could own a plane like this. Then you want to own a plane. Then you could show your son flying.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's good enough.
You have the
Yeah.
touch, don't you?
Yeah, it's
Woo-hoo,
Yeah.
Victoria! You
it's
are
exactly,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then.
Then you just leave it there.
All right. So.
I love your hanger. Do they allow you to put other cut stuff in your hanger or only plane?
Well, in these private planes, it's actually a disaster here because they're completely privately owned.
Oh.
So the county has no control. So some of these
Oh.
hangars don't even have airplanes. in
Yeah.
them. It's terrible
Uh-huh.
because other people can't get hangars.
Yeah. So they have nothing for sale, no more hangers for sale?
Not at the moment.
Oh.
I mean, we'd like to change that.
So you
But-
rent it or you own it? your hanger?
I'm renting this.
Oh.
one, yeah.
How much a month?
What am I paying now? It's always going up. Inflation adjustment.
Yeah.
I think right now it's like 600, something like that.
Yeah, nice. So you could, yeah, good time. Is there any places you could hire them?
Very few. It's very hard to find. You know. I mean, if you have the opportunity to get away with it.
Yeah. That way I could store all my plane I'm getting.
Okay, so we got oil.
Okay.
Our fuel looks good.
Yeah, everything looks good, Victoria.
What do we got to do next, Victoria?
So where you guys gonna fly?
Here, I want to make sure that I don't.
We got to make sure the weather's good.
Yeah.
And that there's no temporary flight restrictions.
Is
Yeah.
there any?
How do we do that, Victoria?
Check the whatever. The
How do
phone,
we
right?
do that?
You
Have
check.
the phone, right?
Yeah.
So how do you check whether there's a house?
We're going to get a weather briefing now.
Okay.
You're going to get it.
Okay.
weather briefing.
Yeah, you're going to tell them you're a student pilot.
Okay.
Oh, you use the
Weather
weather X briefer.
If you have an in-flight emergency, press 9. Otherwise, please wait while we look up your 1-800-WXGrief.com.
But this is a special.
Yeah.
Your
weather.
account has been located. It appears you are calling from Northern California. If you're calling about a different state, press 1 now.
They know. They know he called for no control.
Yeah.
Based on your phone
One
number.
moment while we connect you to the next available briefer.
Wow.
So I'm going to tell them who I am.
Calls are ahead
Oh,
of you.
you're supposed to.
I'm
order.
going to tell them, what the aircraft is.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to tell them where we are, what we're going to do.
Meadows Flight Service encourages pilots to obtain additional self-briefing prior to calling
Gosh,
so
there's
that
a lot of
specifically
step to
address specific questions or concerns. Studies show
And they're going to
that
tell us if there's any
proper
temporary
location
flight
weather
restrictions.
leads to
If there's
improved
temporary flight restrictions, you don't want to go in them.
Yeah.
You know.
outcomes.
Because they'll actually give you some hard time.
Yeah.
They can even pull your license
Wow.
if they want to.
Yeah.
Weather question.
Yeah.
They
This
charge
is
for this
something
service?
before
Yeah.
you leave, you always have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should get the phone number. We should get it.
Prioritize calls based on self-service actions you have performed on our website prior to calling. Visit 1-800-WXPriest.com on your desktop or mobile device and request a seated
And then you check out the rest.
wireless flight plan.
Sure.
You only have a little part more. Look great. Lumpy.
Of course, we check the prop too
Yeah,
for
that's important.
make sure there's no dings on it or anything like that. You know,
Look good.
that's a wind generator down there.
Wow.
You can add more
Gosh, the weather difference, my God.
Yeah.
save time by letting a specialist provide you with updated details about your flight.
You want to talk to, so someone own all those planes?
Well, yeah, those are all owned, but the
Um,
county wants to get them out of there. They're not flying.
Oh,
Yeah. And have you eaten at the restaurant?
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
it's nice.
Yeah, that's. They do a really good job.
It's nice.
But all these hangars are privately owned. All these are privately owned. The
One
only
guy
one
owns-
the county owns is that one over there.
Yeah. So one guy owns all this. It's smart to build.
Not one guy, but several people. Yeah.
Probably, and then he rented out all the hangars. He made good money then,
Oh,
yeah.
Terribly good money.
Yeah.
And very low maintenance, no toilets to worry about.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, just empty. Now, how much it costs you think to build?
Good morning. Aircraft. Say again. Yeah, we're doing a different airplane today. It's 43202. That is also a Taylor Craft, Tango Alpha Yankee Bravo. Requesting a standard VFR briefing out of 1 Oscar 2, Lamson Field. It's going to be a local flight, departing in 15 minutes. Going to be up in the air for an hour. And requesting winds at 3, 6, and 9.
Alrighty then. Let's see if I can make it, do the hat trick, have 3 in a row.
Well, hat tricks are good. I like hat tricks.
Hat tricks are really good, and it looks like I probably will.
Oh,
I do not see any weather advisories in the vicinity of your departure. No restrictions to airspace outside of national security nodes. We have a massive high pressure through the southwest. We've got a thermal low in the northern portions of the Central Valley, but not anything really there. The cold front, which is just now coming into California, let's see where that's going to happen as it pushes toward that Central Valley trough. It says the high pressure is going to stall it to the north. The Central Valley trough is going to push it to the east. So I see no change in your weather for the next day and a half to 2 days anywhere on that particular thing. Ukiah is the only weather reporting station I've got in the vicinity. Their automated report says calm winds, clear, below 12,000, 10 miles, 13 degrees already, and an altimeter at 29 or 9 or 5. So I don't have quite enough sunshine out there yet to get a visual.
It is.
I can confirm that for you.
Yeah, but it's black. Either it's fog or there's nothing there. And it's black right now, so I say there's nothing there. Your forecast says what you got is what you get to keep in the vicinity of clouds. Precipitation says nothing. Ceilings and visibility say nothing. So, hey, hat trick time. I'm liking this. I can brief today all day.
All day.
Yeah, so forecast is unchanged. Winds aloft until 2100 Zulu at 3,000 feet, light and variable. At 6,000 feet, light and variable to westerly at 10. And at 9,000 feet, they finally steady out to 80 in direction. Roughly it depends on where you look on what they're supposed to be doing. So let me do a little cheat sheet thing here, and we will look at wind aloft on this map that interpolates for me.
Nice.
Yeah, every now and again I get something that works.
Every now and then.
Every now and then it works like I want it to. Not always, but every now and then.
Well, at least there's hope.
You know, it's more like me finally doing it right than anything else.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm old and stupid.
Oh, bullshit. You seem like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I've been doing this for pushing 40 years.
Oh my God, really? Good for you.
All right. This particular map does not give the standard altitude. It interpolates for 5,000. At 12Z, they're supposed to be about 280 at 10.
Okay.
At 18,000, at 18Z, they're supposed to be 290 at 6.
Oh, wow. Not bad. Okay.
No, they're varying out. They're lightening up, and looking at the 21Z forecast, that does agree that they are supposed to be westerly generally, and they will get lighter as the day progresses.
Okay. Sounds good.
I have no NOTAMs in that area. You're not going to be using a VORTAC,
Nope.
so I'm not too worried about that. Airspace, let's see if I got anything out there that you might care about, which I'm seriously doubting. I got one small area of drone activity up to 400 feet, but it's about 20 miles north of you in the Maxwell MOA.
Okay, that won't be a factor.
That's not going to be a factor. I didn't figure you'd be going there anyway.
Nope. No GFRs.
Nothing.
Good?
Right. Woohoo.
Outstanding. Well, thank you for the wonderful briefing. You have a great day.
You too.
All right. Bye.
So
Okay.
you go through this every time you fly.
Yeah,
You find out what's the,
you have to call.
yeah, which is very good.
It is good. I like talking to a human being. You
Yeah.
can do a lot of it on the
Yeah.
computer.
And
But
it's free of charge, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Who paid for it? The government?
yeah, it's your tax dollars hard at work.
Oh, wow. So over here, we just check the rest and then done, right? Then
Right,
got
we
to
are
go.
done. We looked at everything. We tested the fuel over here.
Okay.
We looked at the tires. I am going to give you, Victoria, a headset.
Yeah.
I also want my earbuds.
Good.
So,
are
Victoria, remember
way-
to record a lot of video for me, okay?
Yeah.
You're way ahead of the game. All right,
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
right.
I'm going to, that's a headset. You open it up.
You,
You'll
you,
see
you
a
open
headset
up,
inside.
yeah.
I'm going to push the airplane out.
Okay,
Because we're going to, Victoria, we're going to tie the airplane by the tail,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to swing the propeller to start it.
Okay. Okay.
You'll be inside already.
Okay. It's nice.
Well, I wanted to help
You will be helped.
Yeah.
push the.
Isn't that nice? So it's
this
smarter
is
than
more-
Joe.
This is more educational.
Yeah. So record it down, okay? When you fly, could you
Okay.
record
All
everything?
right, watch yourself now.
Okay.
This is a one-person operation.
Okay.
So don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Okay.
One person. It's pretty light.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah. It's a light airplane. Oh. Exciting, Victoria. Oh.
Wow.
Is that light, huh? Oh.
That light?
That's very light.
It even have a skylight.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to push it back towards you now, Victoria, so watch yourself. I'm going to be tying it up over there.
Oh, okay. Oh.
All right, here we go.
Can you get on the? It's okay to do it.
Right here.
Right around here. Now I'm going to turn the wheel around the way it's going to go when we leave. So
Oh.
there we go.
Okay.
And now, Victoria,
Uh,
I'm going to get my trusty rope.
oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh wow. So it doesn't fly off, huh?
We don't want it flying off.
Yeah. So you tie on there?
And airplanes have been known to fly off.
Wow. Yeah.
Even down in Petaluma, where I used to have an office for 25 years.
Yeah. The
Somebody
wind
propped it, didn't tie it down,
Oh.
and
it took off.
it took
They
off.
took-
Wow.
By itself?
Yeah, they'll fly by themselves.
Wow.
You
Look
gotta
at
be
the
kidding me.
No,
Be careful when you're inside, Victoria. You know, I don't want you going bye-bye all by yourself.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah, then you have to learn how to fly real fast. Right? No choice,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
My gosh.
That's how you tie it. And then, wow. You tie it to this. Over here.
So yeah, this hand propping, you got to be sort of careful, because some people, you know, that don't know what they're doing can get hurt.
Yeah.
You know, because of the propeller. So I have several things that sort of secure the airplane from
Yeah.
running away. The first one is that rope.
Yeah.
Then I use these chalks here.
But you didn't put that on.
The wind. Because it's lightweight, it could just
Huh?
take off. The
It
wind
will
could just
take off by itself?
Yeah, the wind just blow it. Yeah, because it's lightweight. You can see how light it is. Oh,
All right.
wow. Okay.
So I put these chalks down as an added resistance for when I start it,
My gosh.
right?
Yeah, so careful. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, I want you to come back alive.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
that's the least I can do for you, right? All right. So
Okay. Now,
we are now at the point, Victoria, where you can get in the airplane.
yeah, you get in the airplane.
You're going to be here on the ground.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you
beautiful.
a little present so that
Okay.
you're not bored.
Yeah, no, I'll record you guys. Start taking off. So you're gonna go an hour and come back?
Yeah, we'll go fly. I'll give her a little lesson, and
Okay, great.
then this is for you. This is a book.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
How
All
are we gonna fly?
1 hour.
Very carefully.
No, I mean how long?
Oh, how long? Oh,
1
about an
hour.
hour, something
Yeah.
like that.
About an hour. Well, I wanted to use the restroom before.
Oh,
I leave.
yeah, definitely do
I want
that.
to make sure.
Let me see. There is a restroom. It's going to be a bit of a hike.
Oh.
Here, I'll escort you. You might not find it otherwise.
I don't really need to go